tied for 7th place. Is that satisfactory enough for you so far?
Yeah, I think so, and hopefully next week, we'll come out and show a different side, and we're going to keep striving, keep getting better.
Did you see that political correctness? I've taught her well already.
No, we're happy. We had a great time. I mean, it was honestly an amazing experience, and we hope we can come back and give America more.
I think it's harder when you dance earlier in the show, because I thought your dance was very good, spicy, fearsome, sharp, clean, performer, sexy. The judges seem to like a lot about you. What should they know about you now that this week has passed?
That I'm a hard worker, and we're going to keep going, and we're going to keep perfecting things, and going to get stronger every week.
Okay, we're good.
You stood here the whole time with a smile on your face. So either you've been hanging around with Tommy Chung a little too much tonight.
I valeted his car. I drove that out and then I passed it off to Cheat. No, because I'm ecstatic. I'm really motivated to be on the season. I'm really, I feel blessed to be on, to have such an incredible partner, to have an opportunity to create, educate, inspire, mentor in a way, and also share a stage with a beautiful artist. So I just want to be given another chance, and hopefully we could make people proud.
And when you hear that, someone who clearly is connected to this show, does that make you try even harder than you already are?
Oh, absolutely. Honestly, he's so motivating, and I love working with him. We're having a great time together, so I hope I get more chances to do that.
I need a behind-the-scenes answer. I'm asking everybody this. I want to know what's happening while you're dancing, because we just hear the music and the lovely moves, and I have a feeling there's something going on that we'll never know. But until now.
Here we go. Relax. Enjoy. Relax. Relax. Shoulders down, baby. Smile. Smile.
Point
Behind
your toe.
camera.
Point your toe.
No.
Fingers.
What point?
Fingers.
Really? No. Never. Listen, details are worked on before we come out there. When
When we're out, it's all good.
I'm just, what did I say before you started the dance? Literally.
You said, I don't care what you do as long as you smile and have a great time.
When you stood there, what did I say?
Breathe.
No, I said, who's the best?
Oh, you did say that.
Who's the
music
best?
was about to start, but I heard it. I was like me. Ah!
She's great. We're having a blast. Like I said, people got to vote, and if they do, we're gonna make them proud.
He's the calmest, nicest guy.
I love him. He's the best.
You're rehearsing a lot of hours. There's the pressure, there's the wonder, there are the injuries and the bruises and the pains and the aches. Where does the fun come in?
I'm leaving. You just said it all. Bye. I'm out. No, you know what? It is all those things that you said wrapped up in a very, very fun box. It's a fun journey, and then that is all part of it. But, it's all good, too, because I got him for a partner, so we have a good time.
Do you think he has kept you on an even keel? Do you think he's taken your highs and lows a little bit more like this?
Absolutely. I am a very high and low person. Just my emotions are very big, whether it's happy or sad, and he's good at keeping me in line, helping me breathe and calming me down if I start to get a little panicked. So he balances me out.
And that's good.
Very good.
So we talked to a couple people already. They're both doing the samba. What is your dance, and how do you know it's got her signature on it?
Well, we're doing the foxtrot, and the theme is a masquerade type of theme. So, and it won't be an eyes wide shut type of masquerade, more like Phantom of the Opera.
Which is my favorite musical of all time.
I know people are going to want to see some eyes wide shut from us, but maybe later in the season.
And it's some kind of Jam Monday or something?
Oh, yeah, it's my Jam Monday, so
I don't
yeah,
know
it's going
if
to
we
be an
could reveal
amazing
the
song. I can't
yeah.
tell you what it is, but it's going to be great.
But it's a great twist on a very pop song, so I
Yeah.
hope the contrast really plays off of each other.
She's really fun to watch. Do you understand that your joy just kind of comes through out there?
Thank you. I'm very glad that it does, because I had an amazing time tonight, and I wanted everyone to have fun watching us too, so thank you.
Very, personally, I'm very conscious of that because, I think I get caught up in all the wrongs and trying to right the wrongs and be perfect all the time, that the actual, fun that we have and doesn't really showcase as much. So I want to make a point out of, communicating the love that we have for first of all, our performance, and second of all, the work that goes into it.
One thing you have to do is show that story as you dance, and you heard they loved it, you're hot to trot, effortless elegance, you can really dance. So he's teaching you how to dance. Are you teaching him anything?
How to smile, right? Yes, yeah. No, I think we balance each other out. I mean, I help him be positive sometimes when he's all work, and he helps me buckle down when I have to and really work hard.
Tell me, okay, I like movie night, and I've told this to everybody, and I like it when a movie connects to the person who's dancing it. I don't know if there's some movie you love that you're letting you dance to. I don't know if you're going to tell me everything. Couples are split on how much to reveal. What will you reveal to me now?
Well, we are doing West Side Story, which I grew up watching over and over again, so I'm very, very excited about it. It's one of my favorite movies.
And I'm an immigrant who grew up in New York, so it's like a West Side Story.
What West Side Story star would you like to be in the audience next week?
Oh, I don't know. I have some friends that were in the musical. They could come on over if they want.
And you're asked to do another take.
Sometimes I run into a couple of the older stars that, I mean, would you like to see George Takei sitting in one of those chairs?
Sure, that would be amazing.
Let's see if I can't make that happen. That'll be my goal for next week. All right?
It would be an honor. You know, obviously it'd be a huge motivation for us to do a great job, and we would obviously love to do them justice.
This is my goal, if they have a ticket for him. Okay, Kevin Hart is coming. I don't think there's anyone that I've spoken to yet who cares that he may not know a darn thing about dancing.
Don't care at all. Kevin Hart can come hang out with us anytime.
Huge fans, huge fans. I'm excited. I'm excited because, you know, this is a guy, obviously, that understands presence, understands charisma, charm. He's a superstar. You know, he understands entertainment. And that's what I want to hear from him. I don't need him to criticize her technique. I want him to tell me, you know, whether he was moved by that or not. And for me, having the credibility that he does have as an artist, that'll mean the world. The world. The world.
That would mean the word.
For now 19 seasons, I've probably said 10 times. This is a record breaker, right, Val? The earliest anyone's ever gotten all 10s, week 3.
Well, it's definitely the earliest I've ever gotten 4 10s. I don't know, but you made me really nervous.
It is.
Just now. I don't know why. Now I'm nervous.
That was amazing. It was an amazing night. So surreal.
Why would you be nervous about breaking a record?
Because I'm like, well, why did they let me break this record?
Because it was an awesome routine. You deserved it.
Look,
you made an amazing routine.
I'm a, you know, too good to be true type of guy. You know, I don't know. I have this cynicism about things that I need to kind of lose, but you know, that's age, I guess, George. You
Well,
know
the
what
good
I'm
thing
saying?
about that is we got 4 10s. We celebrate, and then tomorrow he gets me back in the studio. It's back to 0, and we work again.
She's my happiness, you know. For me, I'm happy if she's happy.
I'm very
You know,
happy.
so the
So
40
he's very happy.
The 40 is great, but you know, for me, it validates her effort to her, making me look good. You know what I mean? That's it. That's how I look at things. I put her through the gauntlet every day for hours, and I know at one point she's gonna crack and look at me and say, like, dude, what do you know? How does it? What's the final result of this work? And this is it. You know, this validates my approach to things, and I'm just glad that, you know, she got to enjoy Perfect Score.
All right, so some people have fun, most memorable years. Michael's is going to be very emotional. Where are you thinking you're going to take us next week?
Mine is just going to be very honest. It's a tough year, but it's also full of a lot of joy, a lot of self-discovery, and you know, a lot of challenges along the way. So yeah, it's going to be a very honest year.
It's good. You're up there. You hear good things from the judges. You've been enjoying Dancing with Val every single week, and now for 1 week it's over. You're out of the groove and into somebody else's arms. So is anyone looking forward to this?
It's going to be
She's
weird.
looking forward to it.
No, I'm gonna miss you. You know that. Yeah, it's gonna be weird, definitely. But you know, it's gonna be a fun new challenge.
Fun new challenge. I know that people have definite mixed feelings about this switch up.
Yeah, I think it kind of takes out the momentum a little bit, slows down the process that you were on. But at the same time, I think we need that. I personally think it's good for everybody. First of all the pros on the show are amazing. And second of all, it's good to have another voice tell you maybe a similar thing or a different thing on the same problem, you know. I'm looking forward to her coming back with a different perspective and even better than when she left.
Sounds like he wants you to appreciate him even more.
Is that what he heard?
You get a lot of nice comments when you dance from the judges. You know, you perform from your heart. They love your technique, balance of motion and emotion. Absolutely right. Incredible, breathtaking. I don't hear constructive criticism to make you any better, but I guess when you're dancing nines, they don't need to give it to you?
Actually, I did get some constructive criticism, and that's good. It really does help me to improve with him. A lot of it is about like making sure I stick it when I do my turns and things like that. So.
Tanya, I guess I was only writing down the good things then. All right, one last question. You can go. No one goes home next week, so does this make the week a better experience, even though you're dancing with somebody else, knowing that everyone's safe?
Yeah, it'll be a fun week. It'll be a really, really fun week. Don't the scores actually? They get piled up for something else for the next week.
Everybody's always counting, George. But I think, like I said, we need a week like this. We need everybody to kind of loosen up and have fun again.
I'm so confused by the piece that they ran on you that I don't know if it was to purposely confuse me or that you're falling in love. Please set the record straight.
I mean, I'm falling in love with her work ethic. I'm falling in love with her passion, commitment. I think her camaraderie. Those are the things I'm falling in love with. But our focus right now is to channel that love into a great performance. So I don't appreciate a package that takes away from the essence of what our rehearsals are about.
As you can see from the package, sometimes our rehearsals are actually really tough.
Yeah,
it gets intense and frustrating.
Len is coming back. I miss Len. Tell me what you think about the return of Len Goodman after 4 weeks away.
I'm excited. Come on back, Len. We miss you.
I think he's a huge addition to the show, and I think we've had incredible guest judges, but no one can replace Len Goodman. And
last thing is team dance. When you're dancing with 3 other couples, you're used to dancing with one guy. Now you've got 7 partners. Does that scare you or thrill you?
So far, I'm extremely thrilled about it. We'll see what happens when we get to rehearsal. If I'm like, whoa, this is alive. But I'm actually really excited about that.
This week, I felt that level of intensity notch up a little bit. Yeah, it was a silly week. You got to do interesting things. But I just sense that now it's game on for everyone. Am I right?
Absolutely. I think so for sure. I think that as the weeks go on and we're still here, we're pushing towards a goal that we see that is right there. And so we're all working extremely hard, harder and harder every week. So definitely it's getting a little bit more intense.
And like, she mentioned earlier, you see it. It's like there now.
It's right there. It's
You're
right
over
the
hill.
now.
Exactly. And you want it. I want it. I want it for her. I want it for me. We work really hard, and that's where the intensity comes from. It doesn't come from a bad place. It comes from a place of
passionate about it.
Just we want it bad.
What did you think about the Janelle impersonation of you?
So, people have mentioned that. I haven't seen it.
Well,
I missed
really
that in the
see
package.
it.
But I'm sure it was good. How
Let me tell
did
you, it was
do
real
it?
good.
Let me hear it.
Baby, point your toe.
Toe. I really say that?
Point your toe.
Point your toe.
No, say point your toe.
Point your toe.
Point your toe.
Oh.
Point your toe.
It's an O.
Listen,
I've always...
watch it back. It's really spot on. Am I right?
I've ordered coffee.
Right.
I've ordered
Thank you.
coffee in LA before, and I've had to say coffee 5 times for her to understand.
Coffee.
Now, my question is, it's an O. It's an O. It looks like an O sound. It's coffee. Why would it be an A sound if it's an O? I don't understand. Like, it's so confusing.
Let's talk about your dynamic duo situation for next week. I like this idea. Do you have a good one?
Yes, we do. Romeo and Juliet.
I'm playing Juliet.
And I'm Romeo.
We're going to be really creative.
But you picked a smart duo because everybody that's a teenager beyond knows who Romeo and Juliet are.
Yeah, I think... Go ahead.
We chose the Baz Luhrmann version, which is one of my favorite films, and the song that we're doing from the film is one of the best songs on the soundtrack. So it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing.
I think the story of Romeo and Juliet is obviously going to be a pivotal part of the dance, but I think a lot of inspiration is going to come from the song, which is Everybody's Free. And, for us, Romeo and Juliet lives on because of the idea of free love and that there aren't too many things that people should feel entitled about. But one thing, I think everybody's free to love whoever they want to. And, that's the story of Romeo and Juliet, and I feel like that's what our dance is going to be about.
You know what I like the most, I think, about your pairing is she keeps picking things that have real, true meaning to her life, and you keep going with it, and it keeps working.
Thank you. Thank you. Listen, that's what it's about. That's what a good team is about. I'm here for that. I want to I want her to, through me, channel what she wants to do. I'm here to serve her in a way. This show is about her and what she wants to do, and I'm there to guide her through it.
Silly question of the night, but fun. Your most improved body part since you started this show?
My back. Because him always making me straighten my back, squeezing. Look at it. Look.
Wow. No, yeah, right here.
It's got a little bit of muscle
I
now.
got a pimple right here, but so let's just keep it to the front. This is good.
All right,
It does
well,
look better.
at least my back muscles are better.
I'm asking everybody, what do you think separates the two of you from the other 5 teams? What is the one, maybe there isn't anything, but that you think you bring to the competition that you don't see with your friends?
I think she's gonna answer about her personally, and she has incredible things to offer in the competition. But between us, I think our camaraderie is by far the biggest on the competition, and hence the bickering and the fighting, but at the same time, like, just an unconditional, undivided attention to each other and commitment to each other.
I agree with that, actually. I was going to say that, too.
It's nice. Also nice to be at the top of the leaderboard, to get immunity, to not have to worry about anything else. Explain the exuberation going through your body right now.
Tonight was just like an unbelievable night. It's perfect. I actually can't believe that it happened because I really enjoyed dancing this dance with Val. It was the most special moment on the show for me, and then we got immunity, and I think I was happy about it than he was. He just really wanted to dance. I think you really wanted to jive.
I did. I really wanted to dance.
You were like a little jitterbug upstairs. He was like, I want to dance.
Well, that energy, I hate being eliminated because the journey's over, but also because I don't have a chance to dance with her, So every opportunity I have to come out and yet again perform with her and have that feeling, of course I want to have it.
My last question, I'm going to have you start it and you finish it, because I believe he's a strategist, and I want to know what went into picking your partner for the trio before he gets to speak.
Oh, I literally just went, all you. No joke.
I didn't have a strategy. I wanted a particular person, but then somebody said that they really wanted him, and Derek in particular, and I didn't want to be that guy, so we left that choice, and I think it's more suiting for their number. For our number, we went with Keo. We have a salsa. It's very tribal. It's very rhythmical and dynamic and sexy, and I think, it's going to look like the United Nations, to be honest. We have the Hawaiian Asian, the South African, and the Russian guy. So it's going to be a fun trio.
You're heading into the semifinals. Tell me if there's one couple that is still in the competition with you that intimidates you a little bit.
Ooh, they all intimidate me a little bit. Everybody at this point, I think, is they're all amazing competitors, and everybody's working really hard and going out there and killing it every week. Obviously, Alfonso, he scares me a little bit. He's really good.
Sadie, Bethany's great.
They're all
Tommy.
amazing.
Yeah, everybody.
A lot of people ran over and patted Tommy on the back when he was saved tonight. Why is there such joy for Tommy's surviving?
So happy for Tommy Chong. We love Tommy, and ultimately he's an amazing performer, and America loves him. That's why he's still here every week, and he works really hard, and he goes out there and just owns it every week.
All right, mister, here's a question for you. Well, I don't know if it really affects you, because you have a very calm and even demeanor, but there is mental stress associated. Is it just with the celebrities, or is it with the pros too?
Really? Celebrities? I've probably, grayed tremendously every week. I see countless gray hairs pop up in my head. Yeah. So talking about stress, I'm immune to stress now. I'm immune to stress. It's part of the job, and I want to stress. I want it to be hard, and I want it to be. I have an old school kind of perspective on things. If it doesn't hurt, if it doesn't feel like it's impossible, then it's not worth it. So I want to stress. I want to hurt. I want to be sore, because I know every time Monday comes around, we're ready.
So are you telling me that he feels more mental stress than you do at this point?
I think that we're both working really, really hard, and the pressure is starting to build. It has to, right? We see the end product, and we want it, so we're working hard every week.
Okay, but you're tied for first this week. It was a good score, 77 out of 80 with Alfonso and Whitney. That has to give you some comfort. What else does it give you?
It's amazing. It's rewarding, and it's also motivating. We want to do well each week. Keep going.
We want to earn those scores, so I enjoyed performing tonight. I loved both dances, and to see the scores kind of validate our work, it feels amazing. It's like a perfect combination.
It was an interesting dance. I'd never seen anything like it on this show, and I think when you've been covering it for 19 seasons, you want to see things that are different. And I think you get your most joy out of coming out to the dance floor and showing people what they haven't seen.
Why, thank you. All I can say is I feel like I have joy every time I'm on the dance floor with him, so I'm loving this
Compliment,
experience.
George. Thank you.
Thank you, George. Oh, hi.
Congratulations, you guys were magnificent.
Thank you.
That spin was the spin of the season, and this dance, I don't even know how you did it.
Oh, it was definitely scary, but I trusted him, and that's why it looked beautiful, I think.
Has there been anything that you've seen or you've done in rehearsal that you thought, let's hold that for in case we get to do a freestyle, because that's a special little move?
No. I just felt like every week was an important week for us, and I wanted to bring out the best that she can be. There's certain things that I had in mind that she probably couldn't have handled in week 3 that I was, if she keeps improving, then it's something that I can introduce later on in the season if we make it. But I never held anything back because I thought that, we're shooing to make it far. I genuinely took it week by week, and I'm very grateful that we're here.
Are you excited or nervous about freestyle and judge's choice and finale? And
Right now, I am so ecstatic. I don't think anything can knock me down. Tomorrow, I'm not sure. I might be a little bit nervous.
put yourself a week from Wednesday, and this is over. Are you sad?
I don't want to think about it. It's to make me so sad. I mean, I've fallen in love with this whole experience with everybody here, and I'm just going to miss it so much.
Is there something down the pipe for you professionally that you've had to put on hold because this has been such a commitment?
No, I've been working on my show, Pretty Little Liars, but it's actually over on Thursday. So when Pretty Little Liars is over and this show's over, hopefully I'll work on something else, or I'll just go crazy because I need to have something, to be passionate about.
Why you sit on the beach?
There is that. I could always go home.
I see a little bit of disappointment, but I don't think there should be disappointment. You are in this final now every single time you dance. What, if you could give her a trophy that's not the mirror ball, what would the trophy be?
She got heart, she's got incredible spirit, and I think she's proven to herself, most importantly, that there's nothing that she can't do, not even a push-up.
No, I conquered that.
Eventually we'll move on to the pull-up.
There. No.
But ultimately, every dance I threw at her, she conquered, and I'm really proud of her for that.
That was your question. Now your question is, and I often ask people this, that when you don't get the mirror ball trophy, what it is you do get out of this. It's grueling, you're injured, you're sleep deprived. Give me the positive.
A beautiful, beautiful experience that I will honestly never forget. I have no regrets. I've loved every single dance that we've done. I'll remember them, I'll look back at them, and I'll always be happy. And I had the most amazing partner I could have ever asked for, and I get him at the end of the day. So, I'm happy.